Hi, good
Hi.
evening.
Good evening.
This is Manoj Agarwal, Group Editor from Banking Frontiers. I have with me today Vishal Joshi from ESDS. We are going to talk about a very interesting subject about 24/7 business services that the cooperative banks can offer to their digitally inclined customers. So, welcome Vishal.
Yeah, thank you.
My question is, the digital world is becoming totally 24/7. Your WhatsApp works 24/7. Your Facebook is 24/7. People are posting at midnight their photos. People are partying up till 4 o'clock at night and posting their photos. The world is awake 24/7. And the banking sector is expected to be awake and along with the customer 24 hours a day. Cooperative banks, I'm seeing, are moving into this space now.
Yeah.
They're behind private sector banks and public sector banks, but they're really interested in catching up. So, in your opinion, what is the simplest thing that a cooperative bank can do to increase its services to 24 hours a day or nearly as much? Because right now they're working more in a 9 to 5 kind of mode, traditional mode. Bank shuts down. Only the ATMs are up and running if they have an ATM switch or something. But traditional banking is down. But customers want 24/7 banking. What is your view on this?
These cooperative banks are very good at maintaining relationship with over the years and generations. But now the new generation is moving towards the private banks, moving towards the other banks, offering mobile banking services, SMS banking over internet, all technological part basically.
Right.
Where cooperative bank is not at all focusing. Majority of cooperative bank is not at all focusing.
Right.
So we need to focus on these new generation requirements.
Okay.
Nowadays the ATM banking or mobile banking or SMS banking, these are the basic necessities.
Okay.
Once upon a time it was a add-on feature, it was additional feature what banking was offering. But nowadays it has become essential part of your life.
Yes, I agree.
So we need to have 24 by banking, 24/7 operations. So for that IT is going to play a very very important role. Like your core banking solution, like your data center operations, like financial inclusion coming. So definitely
Right.
IT is going to play a very big role in this digital banking.
So most banks have set up some kind of data center, right?
Yeah,
Some banks have a DR center, some don't have.
yeah.
How can banks increase the availability of the data center services for all the IT that they're using? What is available for these cooperative banks to make their data centers work 24/7?
See, most of these cooperative banks, they do have a data center generally in their head office or maybe a branch, they have a data center, but they do not have a DR site. Now, what is a DR site? DR site is a disaster recovery site. If the primary data center or primary server site is goes down, so you have a backup in place, you have a disaster recovery from where your 24/7 operations can run.
Yes.
So your work will not get hampered.
Correct.
So we need to have a DR site in place, a proper DR site in place. Generally, why people are not preferring a DR site? Because in traditional way they think that you need to have exact replica of data center setup in DR site.
And that is very expensive.
And that is very expensive. If you are putting one CR in data center build IT non-IT solution, so you need to again have a same replica in DR's disaster recovery site.
Right.
But disaster happens very rarely.
Correct.
Disaster is a natural calamity or basically earthquake or flood or maybe due to some odd reasons. But you need to be prepared yourself if something goes wrong. So
Yes.
you need a DR in place.
Right.
So that is a necessity. So which is necessity for 24/7 digital banking.
Right.
So now we have a fantastic solution. We offer disaster recovery on cloud.
Okay.
So in that case, you need not to have exact replica of the hardware setup of data center, but we offer the entire solution on the patented technology that is Enlight, wherein you have to pay only when the disaster strikes.
Okay. That's paper use kind of.
That's actual paper consumption.
Paper consumption.
Paper consumption.
Okay.
And when the primary site is up, data center primary site is up, so all the data it gets synchronized with the DR site.
Right.
So you are just paying for a data synchronization and the storage part.
Okay.
You're not.
That's an ongoing basis.
Yeah, that's on ongoing,
Okay.
and you have to pay only when the disaster strikes.
So that time your data center will bring in the servers
Yes.
and the databases and
Yes.
make all those live
Yes.
and start working on the
Yes.
backup data.
Yeah. Once the data center, your primary site is up, this DR site will automatically shift to your main data center location.
Okay. Okay. So how cost effective is this? In what range is the cost effectiveness of a cloud-based DR compared to a duplicate DR?
See, you can save almost 80 to 85% of your cost.
It's a huge amount.
It's a huge amount of cost, and that money you can invest in other resources.
Oh, there's lots to
Yeah.
invest. In fact, people, technology,
People,
marketing,
technology, marketing,
expansion,
yes, expansion.
compliance, everything costs money. Okay, that's great. 80% saving is great. Even if they achieve half of 80, 40, that is itself terrific.
It's still terrific.
And maybe they should actually aim for 80% kind of
Yes,
saving. That's
yes.
wonderful. Good. Thank you, Vishal.
Thank you so
Pleasure
much,
talking
Manoj.
to you.
Thanks,
Thank
Manoj.
you.